All right, so let's just carefully work our way over here, and we're going to be crossing the road here. And so this is Sunnyside Beach Road. So yet again, another one of these road access points. Luna, come here. All right, so we're going to carefully cross the road here. I don't particularly want to grab Luna after she rolled in crap. And so right here we actually have a point of interest. So what we have here is we actually have a fairly large, again, concrete culvert that's running underneath the grade. There's no milepost marker, so I don't know what precisely the mileage is, but we'll drop down and go take a look at that. All right, so we've made our way down here below the level of the grade on the north side. You can see this nice little creek here that's kind of flowing along. Obviously towards Lake Superior. And so what we have here is we have a nice little, fairly well preserved, about 4-foot diameter concrete culvert. You can see we're probably a good 12 to 15 feet down below the level of the grade. And so we can get a little bit closer here. You can see the culvert's in pretty good shape. It's got a pretty good kind of curve to it. You can see kind of it's sort of put right into kind of this really sort of rocky creek ledge here. So we can actually, the water is fairly shallow enough that we can work our way through. You can actually see that there's a bit of a displacement here. And we'll just continue working along. Hopefully I don't smash my head. I do have my bike helmet on, which may help. Right about here, I don't know if you can see this. Maybe what I'll do is I'll try to illuminate it a little bit. Is you can actually see they put a little corrugated metal reinforcement here. And here's another one. And here's yet more. You can actually see, I gotta be careful here, there's actually metal strapping on the sides of the culvert to hold everything together. You can see there's been some sort of separation here. It's kind of hard to juggle a phone in one hand and the camera in the other. All right, so we've arrived here at the southern side. Just gotta carefully work our way out of here. Oop, rocks are a little slippery. Okay, and so you can see the culvert that's running underneath the road. And so if we pivot back this way, we can see the culvert opening. And this end seems like it's in pretty good shape. I don't know how much water is kind of flowing through here. We've had a bit of rain, and so I'm assuming that for the most part, this creek is fairly dry most of the time. You can see a lot of the rock that's been kind of dumped around here to kind of reinforce the grade. All right, so what we'll do is we'll hop back up on the grade and just continue pushing our way to the west. All right, so before we leave this this culvert behind, we actually have another little thing to take a look at. It was interesting. I didn't even see this from the road, from the grade. I actually saw it because it was down at the culvert, and this was way down by the culvert. So what we have here is we basically have flanger sign. So again, the flanger is for the flanger plow, and it's basically to tell the operator to pull up the plow as he's crossing the road. There is another sign attached to it to the bottom, and I'm not sure. It's all kind of deteriorated. I'm not sure what that sign is. It could be, and I have seen some of these signs before, it could be a marker for the fact that there is a division point between the section gangs that are working on the line. Again, I can't be exactly clear because there's basically nothing left of the sign. It's all kind of covered in moss, and most of the sign is missing, but that is what it could very well be, if I can spit that out. All right, let's continue working our way west. We have one more road crossing before we get to our destination. So again, here we're just basically working our way along Crystal Beach Road here. And again, you can see some of the homes and some of the camps of people alongside Lake Superior. All right, so somewhere around here is supposed to be milepost 180, but again, hold on a second, not milepost 180, supposed to be milepost 181, my mistake. And so again, no trace of the marker. I did look, but I know in some places sometimes they're kind of sawn off, and sometimes you see the little sort of stub of the post, but I didn't see any trace of the marker. All right, so we're coming up to our sort of second last road crossing, because our destination is another road crossing. So this is Crystal Beach Road, I believe, or Crystal Road. I don't remember exactly what it's called. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to work our way over here. I'm gonna call the dog over. Luna, come here, come here. I'm going to carefully try to grab her, because I have no idea where she rolled in stuff and what the heck is all over her thing. All right, so we'll make our way across the road here, and then we'll pick up once we get to the west side.